Hey guys, so today I am sharing with you how I do my hair, and I haven't done one of these videos in so long, but I started doing my hair a little bit differently. I'm doing this really kind of like easy, natural, sexy bedhead type of look. Make sure that you guys follow me on Instagram so that you know when I post a new video. I always post updates on there and awkward, silly things on my Instagram stories. I'm getting better about that. Those of you who watch them know, you understand how it is. But I'll leave that and all of my other social medias and things linked in the description below, along with all of the products and tools that I'll be using like always. And I'm just going to get into the tutorial because it's pretty simple, but I don't really have anything else to talk about, and I'm super excited about this. So I'm just starting out with wet, slightly air-dried hair, nothing too soaking wet, but you also don't want it to be too dry either. Then I'm using my Orbe Super Shine Light Moisturizing Cream, and this stuff smells so good. Their entire line is like one of the best smelling hair lines in my opinion. A little bit goes a long way, so I'm just putting a little bit of this into the ends of my hair and a little bit up on the root part as well. And then I'm using my Bumble and Bumble Thickening Full Form Mousse, and I'm sectioning my hair off into sections just to like layer this into the roots of my hair. I really want to get a lot of this in and make sure that it's really nice and even so that I have a nice full and thick appearance to my hair. There's no parts of it that are not as thick as other parts, and this layering really helps with that. I'm just layering this in. I think I do like 3 or 4 layers and leave the top part out. Then turning around to the front, I like to add a little bit extra mousse into the top part of my hair here, just for a little bit extra volume and texture. And this looks really good the day after as well, because your hair just kind of naturally adds that volume after you've slept on it. I'm using my T3 mini hairdryer. This is actually the only hairdryer that I own because I didn't see the point in getting a giant one because I don't really blow dry my hair that often, and I wanted to be able to travel with it if I could. So I'm just blow drying my hair with this. I don't notice that it takes me that much longer to blow dry my hair with a mini blow dryer as opposed to a large one, but I'm just really getting in there and blow drying my hair out. I like to brush my hair halfway through blow drying too because I feel like that helps it dry a little bit faster as well. I also have to say, like, you really want to make sure that your hair is completely dry, especially by the roots where the mousse is, because if it still feels sticky, even if you feel like your hair is dry, you just want to blow dry it a little bit more until you don't have that sticky feeling anymore. And you could honestly like stop here and just add a little bit more in the front, and you have a blowout, basically like a nice voluminous blowout. But I am going in with my Bumble and Bumble City Swept Finishing Spray. This is my favorite spray, like my holy grail product. And I'm just adding some of this into my hair. This adds such a beautiful texture, and I just like to add a little bit in before I curl my hair. Then I'm using my T3 Whirl curling iron. This is the one that has the interchangeable barrels. I believe this is the 1.5-inch barrel. My favorite curling iron. I've had this for years. And then I'm just sectioning my hair off into sections. I don't really like measure how big they are, maybe an inch or something like that. And then I'm sectioning that into 2 pieces, wrapping it around the curling iron once, holding it for like 5 to 12 seconds depending on the thickness of the hair, and then alternating the way that I twist it around. So the top piece I did outside, so the bottom piece I'm doing inside, and then I'm moving on to the next section of hair and I'm going to switch it up. So if I did the top piece outside, then I'm doing the top piece inside now and the bottom piece outside, if that makes sense. And then I'm just going to do that around my entire head. This normally doesn't really take me that long, maybe 15 minutes. The long part is blow drying your hair. And I honestly do this in smaller sections when I normally do my hair, but I was just using the camera as a mirror. I didn't use like a proper mirror, so it was a little bit harder on me in that way, but I feel like it turned out really nice either way. I just like a little bit more pieciness and texture, and that's why I like to do like the smaller pieces, but it's up to you, whatever you feel like works the best for your hair. Also, depending on the length of your hair, you may need to twist it a little bit more around the curling iron or a little bit less. For my length, I've found that the single twist around the curling iron is perfect, but if it's longer, you might need to do a twist and a half or 2 twists. Or if it's shorter, maybe just like half a twist, so you get like a little kink in there just to make it messy. But you just gotta play around with that on your own and see what works for you. But the best part about this is that it is messy and it really doesn't matter. You're just giving your hair texture. So this is the curls before I've shaken them out, and then I'm going back in with my City Swept finishing spray, and I'm just using that to sort of shake out my curls a little bit and add a little bit more texture into them, just playing around with it a little bit until I get my desired look. Then I'm using an oil from Way, and this is their Rose Hair and Body Oil. I just like to add a little bit of this for the smell and a little bit into the tips of my hair, just scrunching that in there for a little bit of shine. So this is the finished look. I have been obsessed over curling my hair this way. Lately, it's basically what I've been doing almost always. One of the things that I love about how these products and this curl sits is that the next day it looks so good as well. It's a little bit more messy, a little bit of like that kind of sexy bedhead, a little bit more volume, I experienced at least. And you can always just like stick a little extra dry shampoo or something in your hair as well. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. Leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like this video because it really does help me know what you guys like to see. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.